Okay, so this story isn't really made to like try and paint anyone in a good or bad light. I'm just kind of telling the story. So take it how you wish. Like I said, this is my side. The manager has another side, so you can take it with a grain of salt. Take his side, take my side. I don't really care. But so I work at Tucanos, as which I've mentioned in some of my older videos. Actually, I used to work at Tucanos because I was so when I started, I was just a busser. I cleaned tables, and then eventually I got into meat serving. So now, basically, with that, I walk around with skewers and put meat, just knock meat onto people's plates. And so the other night I was bussing, so cleaning tables and everything. And I'm the only busser ever. Like on any given night shift, there's probably 12 meat servers, 10 servers, 4 or 5 hosts, and one busser, which is me. And that can get, difficult at times when because, a lot of people leave at once, and then there's, 8 tables. I think there's about 100 tables there total. And it's like, okay, if, 8 tables all leave at once, it takes a minute to clean them. And then this manager, he doesn't really do anything. And, like, I don't mean that to be mean. Like, I have a bunch of managers, and this guy specifically I don't know what he does. Like, I do not know what he contributes to the restaurant. And anyways, so he's like, hey, I need this table, this table, this table, this table, and this table bus, because a bunch of people had just left. And I was talking to someone at the moment, and he seemed annoyed, and I said, yep, there's tables to be bussed. So over the headset, I probably sounded annoyed because I was. I said, yep, there's tables to be bussed, I'll get to it, got it. And then he just said, this is all over a headset, keep in mind. And then he said, he's like, I didn't want to be disrespected. I was just telling you to do your job. I shouldn't have to find you. And so I just shrugged my shoulders and started cleaning the tables. And he's like, I don't need you here. Like, if you want to leave, you can just leave. And I was like, fine. This guy wants to play this game. Two can play this game. And so I told the other manager that was there, I said, hey, I'm probably going to leave. And so she goes and gets this manager that I was pissed at. And he gives me he talks to me for like 5 minutes. He's like, "You're a really good busser." And keep in mind, I'm the only busser there, pretty much. A couple people can do it, but I'm the only one that's consistently doing it pretty much every night. And talks about how I'm really good at bussing, but how everyone needs to have respect. And he's like, I'm not mean. I don't single people out." And this guy, he's really nice to the hosts, and the hosts are all these girls that are like barely 18, just graduated high school for the most part. He's really nice to them, talks to all them. I think it's weird because this guy's like 40, but he's always mad at everybody else. But he's nice to 18-year-old girls that work in the front. Anyways, so he rambles on at the end, and then I think he starts to realize that I'm pissed. So at the end of it, he's like, they're like, okay, I actually probably shouldn't piss this guy off. I don't have to quit. And so he says, at the end of it, he's like, I'll buy you a cheesecake tonight. I was like, I'm not going to be bought with a cheesecake. Because we have like pieces of cheesecake in the back, and he eats them. He doesn't pay for them. Anyways, so I was just annoyed. And so another thing he said, he's like, just, if you leave tonight, though, like, there's no coming back. And so after that lecture, he thinks that he's won me over to stay or whatever. And so he goes around the corner and to go back out on the main floor. I was like, screw this. And I left. The thing is, I still need to go get my tip card, so all the tips that we get go in like a card, and I haven't gotten that yet. So I'm going to have to go back in there to get this tip card. But I no longer work there. Literally like 30 minutes after the shift ended, they had already removed me from the scheduling app, taken me off of everything, removed all my shifts. So he must have been pissed. But anyways, life goes on. Like I said, did I quit honorably? No, I just left. And now, from what I've heard from a couple people, is he told everyone he fired me. People are pissed at me. And so definitely not the most heroic way to go out. But, oh well. Anyways, that's the story. So, thanks for watching.